Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another toy review. And oh man, I did not want to have to do this. Some time ago, I got out of Star Wars Black Series and kind of swore it off. Well, damn you, Hasbro. See how I did that? The title of this video is Damn You, Hasbro. They pulled me back in. This thing looks great. I'm going to admit it. I saw this today on my lunch. I was like, I haven't really been keeping up on Black Series. I knew that this was coming out with a speeder for SDCC exclusive, but I forgot about this until I started seeing some of the pre-orders. I was like, oh, well. So, Darth Maul. This is an all-new sculpt. Looks phenomenal. As you can see, that head sculpt is excellent. Again, Hasbro did cheap out. We don't get the binoculars. We don't get the cloak. To get those, you have to get the SDCC version with the speeder. So that kind of sucks. But, you know, it's Darth Maul, man. I mean, when we see a Darth Maul, we got to go for it. Let me give you guys a quick look at the packaging real quick. There's Darth Maul. Very nice looking photo. As you guys can tell, this is the new package design with these. They still got this going, but the box is a lot more streamlined. It's not that curved box anymore, so it's just straight on. So, good looking box. We don't get a lot of figures from the Phantom Menace. By no means does this mean I'm back into Black Series, but this one, I mean, Darth Maul, it's kind of a must. So let's get over to the review table. Let's check him out. Let's see if he's worth, yeah, 25 bucks. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Darth Maul. And I got to tell you, huge upgrade from a figure that came out 11 years ago. This is all new. And you can tell it's all new. There's a lot of the updated articulation, a lot of the new updated sculpting. And yeah, this is the best Black Series figure I've gotten in a while. So let's go over it. Let's take a good look at that head sculpt. Very nice. Very much Ray Park. Looks really good. I like the Sith eyes. They captured that very nicely. The horns are sharp too. So watch yourself on those. Those horns are sharp. They'll dig into you a little bit, especially the front three there. So kind of watch that. Nice sculpting work here. We've got, I really like this part here. This really looks like Darth Maul. It doesn't have that, you know, kind of fake plasticky look to it. It actually looks like they shrunk Ray Park down and, you know, gave you the figure of him. So that I like. This one. The other one, of course, was from 2013. So it was very glossy, didn't have the matte finish. This one's got the nice matte finish. Even on the gloves, a lot of times Hasbro will leave the glossy on the gloves. Not so much here. Nice matte throughout. And man, he looks good. The boots look good right there, as you can see. That's very accurate. And then the skirt here is pretty pliable, at least in the front. So I think you're going to be able to get him in some nice poses. This part, this is a little more dense rubber. So you're going to have some hard times with that. But overall, still pretty good. And he also does have a little spot for his lightsaber as well. So there's a little bit of a look at him. Let's take a look at the saber first, though. Saber's done nicely. As with any Black Series, be careful with the blades. I wish they would get off of this removable blade crap. It's ridiculous. More people have broke lightsabers because of this removable blade crap. I mean, I broke multiple. So let's take a look at the hilt. The hilt looks really nice. It's got more of a metallic look to it, metallic silver. So that's a lot better than that dull fake gray plastic they gave us last time. So I like that. All the buttons are colored nicely red. Looks really good. This one can break in half like any other. So that looks good as well. Got the portion right there that you can hook to his hilt. So that's good as well. Let's go ahead and put that back together. Again, I will not be removing these blades. Blades are a nice dark red. Looks really good. Nice and thick. They're not the thin blades like we used to get. But again, just be careful. I was watching Chefitron do a review of this the other day, and he nearly broke the blade trying to take it out. So that won't be happening. This is definitely an upgrade. Again, it is that bendy stuff, so You can kind of tell it's mostly straight, but not 100% straight. But looks nice. Looks really nice. Back to old Maul here. The paint is pretty immaculate. What little paint we do get. The head sculpt looks phenomenal. The eyes look good. The horns are all painted nicely. It looks like he's got a little bit of a scuff there. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a scuff there on the side of his face, as you can tell. So that was sloppy. Don't like that. Did they get the earring? Ah, come on, Hasbro. You didn't even get the earring? Attention to detail. Always been Hasbro's weakness. Where's the earring? Come on, man. Also, this horn looks like it was, yeah, they're inconsistent. We'll say that. But it's nice. The main front of the face is nice. The rest, well, he's black. So, I mean, there's not a lot of paint to be happy or not be happy about. He's freaking black. So who cares? Let's go over articulation. A lot of people were complaining that his head was loose. It is, mine's a little loose, but it's not like that bad. You move it down. I mean, look how good he looks down. It looks really good. Looks up. Not really. Maybe a tiny bit. It is a double dumbbell joint. So, you know, that's kind of standard nowadays. Moves to the side, good. Moves to the side, good. Of course, looks down and twists and turns all the way around. So that's good. Not bad there. I wish he looked up a little bit better. You know, you kind of want him in that pose where he's, well, there we go. I guess that was a little better. I just wasn't pushing it far enough. It's a Hasbro product. We got to be careful. So the head's not bad. The shoulders splay out, as you can see there, a nice butterfly joint. That'll help with the double-bladed lightsaber. So that's good. I like that. Up and down. Goes around. No big deal there. Elbows are going to be... Okay, so the elbows aren't big enough for me. This is a double lightsaber wielding Sith Lord. I think the indents needed to be bigger. We'll see what kind of... pose we can get him in, but that might be an issue. Also, yes, he does. I'm shocked. So not in and out, not up and down. These are actually on a ball joint. His wrists are on a ball joint. So there you go. And then, of course, at the wrist, he also has rotation as well. So pretty good articulation in the arm. We'll see about that elbow, and we'll see if it's good enough to handle the saber. One other thing I noticed, he's got a very dramatic crunch, but be careful because I was kind of messing with him and it gets stuck and you got to give it a little more force in. So he doesn't really crunch down much, but he'll crunch way back and to the side. He's really good. Like there. I mean, you can almost see where I can almost see the joint back there. So this is a little bit weird for me. I mean, it's not bad, but he doesn't crunch down enough, but he crunches back more. And to the side, he crunches pretty good. So there you go. As far as the feet go and the hips are going to splay out all the way. Look at that. So not an issue with what I mentioned before on this part. He does the splits just fine. He's Darth Maul. He might want to do the splits. Those are just on regular ball pegs. So no big deal there. Knee itself is a pinless knee, as we're accustomed to. He gets about a little more than 90 degrees of bend there. You really don't need much more than that. He does have a boot cut, so that's good. And then he's got rockers, as usual, typical Black Series articulation. So very well articulated. Again, I think the only potential problem I have is with the elbows. Let's go ahead and get him holding the saber and see how well it works. All right, yeah, I was a little worried about that. Okay, keep in mind I'm not the best at posing figures, so bear with me. The best way I found to do this is split the saber, put it one half in each hand, and then get him in a good pose and connect back. That's the best way I found to do it. Otherwise, you're kind of fighting through it. His hands aren't ultra soft, so you may have a little bit of a hard time doing that. But, I mean, he's got great... man, see, the bendiness of this hilt is, again, bothering me because you can kind of tell. Look how bent that is. That kind of looks like shit. I don't like that. Yeah, see, and you go to move and it breaks off. Hasbro, why can't you just give us a solid blade and then give us like the two halves? You did it with Reva. Why can't you do it with Maul? If you guys remember, Reva had the one big saber, and then to mimic the battle, she had two of the other sabers. So it's not like it's cost or anything. It can be done. And it's just, it doesn't look right in his hands. It's all, look at this angle. It looks all bent. Look at that. Yeah, so we'll have to mess with him a little more. I mean, it's not the worst. It's still a cool figure. But at 25 bucks, again, why aren't we getting the same stuff we've got before? And Rev is now, you know, 10 bucks at Ollie. So I digress, but he looks cool. I'm not going to try for any really dramatic poses because I don't want to break anything. But overall, a pretty solid figure. I think it looks really good. It's definitely an upgrade from the last time we got a Maul in this outfit. There's been other Mauls coming out since then, but the original Phantom Menace Maul, this is definitely an upgrade. Looks really good, looks the part. But again, I think the saber is going to be the weakest part of the figure. So you guys, if you want to get one, definitely mess with it more. Again, I'm not the best at posing figures, but yeah, it looks pretty good. So there you go, guys. Darth Maul, Phantom Menace, Star Wars Black Series. I can't believe I'm saying Star Wars Black Series. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give him 7.5 out of 10. I think there's some missteps, but definitely a huge improvement over that 2013 version that we got. There you go. If you liked the video, comment, like, subscribe, and see if you can find Lord Maul. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.